everybody.
Howdy.
Oh, your camera is not on, Ryan. Your camera. Oh, that needs to get fixed. Cool. All right, I guess I'm fixing this. Nope. This is what we're gonna do. We're not fixing this live. We're gonna fix this in studio mode. Hey, everybody! Hi, welcome to another episode of our Theros game, Theros Travels and Odysseys. As you can see, our display is a little bit weird. Our overlay is a Christmas theme because it is. We'll never see snow in Texas, so this is the only way we can have it snow.
Also, wait, did you say this is the Theros campaign?
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong game. I'm supposed to be in the Lorwyn campaign.
Oh my god.
Alright, I guess I'll see you later. It was nice having you play for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know how I got this many sessions in without realizing. That's my mistake.
No, it's okay. Just turn in your magic cards on the way out. It's okay. We'll see you on the next one. Jokes aside, I'm not concentrating on cropping this at all. So yeah, guys. Just a little heads up. Will not be joining us tonight. He is not feeling well, so quick recovery and everything that has to deal with, because God knows that sucks.
Will.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah, all the love in the world.
I'm sure he will soon.
Oh my
god.
Trent, you had one job.
On a slightly more positive note, it is almost the end of the year, and I'm very excited. Letting you know that we are having a special Monday will be the last reroll podcast, and we're going to be just recapping everything that has ever happened all this year. So if you guys have any questions or anything that you personally want to send to us, just type them in chat, and we're collecting them, and we're going to answer them on tomorrow, which will be exciting. My computer fan is roaring. It did not like me changing the camera, Ryan. I'm sorry. It said it's too much. It's too white.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's the joke, Ryan. But yeah. So, moving along. I guess other any more house rules, house things. Our one shot was amazing. Our friend Shane, who DM'd it, it was spectacular and it was glorious. Raised a couple $100 for Extra Life, which is amazing. Thank everybody that did that. We had one of the biggest turnout in audience viewerships that we had all year, so that's amazing. That will come out on Christmas Day. So if you didn't see it live, you're hearing it on the YouTubes or on Spotify, tune in on Christmas, because that's when it's going to come out. Also, our friend Silent Claw, which if you use the code Divine Conquer, get 10% off all their cool products like wooden dice trays and wooden dice bolts, like these guys. Look at them. You can order them now for Christmas, and it will arrive late. It's the thought that counts, from what I'm told. So you can do that. Also, our friends at for the Alistair project, that it's a webtoon comic that you can just type in Alistair exclamation on Google's, and it's the first link. It's a free comic that you can go read, but if you want to support the artist, you can go scroll down below, and their Patreon information is down there. For as little as $1 a month, you can join the Discord server and have a lot of cool friends, a lot of cool art, cool discussions. It's the best. We also have merch. That's down there. Buy it for Christmas. It'll come late. I already said the joke. Yeah. Does anyone have any special announcements? So I'm looking at someone who should advertise something that they're doing.
Wait, is it me? Am I supposed to be advertising something?
Are you doing something?
I don't know.
Supposed to advertise this? Yeah, you have a cool. You are so close to finishing a movie, a 40 to 50 minute movie. Depends on how much the extra dance is that I still need to edit. But
yeah, y'all guys should all go and check out the Cheeky Bastards Burlesque on Facebook. We are super close to finishing the show. We got one more dance to record, which is turning out to be a lot trickier to actually dance than we originally thought. But yeah, it's looking like it'll be January 2nd. But the trailer is up, and the trailer looks amazing.
Yep. I worked really hard on that trailer. You please go watch the trailer. It's really good. Did y'all see it? Please, assuming that was last minute, y'all saw it, which is.
Should I put it on the Twitch?
Oh, I was
Yeah,
more
you
laughing.
can put the link. Put the
Never
link,
mind,
and then I
I'll
have to
leave it.
okay it because we had some bad people putting bad links showing that female nipple. How dare they?
Wait,
Gross.
were you laughing at the question from one of our kind viewers?
What kind of viewer?
No.
Well,
Why am I echoing?
ship. I can have someone commission that for you, for that fan art of Zadrith and Asterion. I'm just reading what's on the chat from our fans. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, definitely not from
I don't
Z.
know who that would be. But yeah. So let's do character intros, and then we'll get right into this game, which is a lovely. It's one of these campaigns where like it's just super cash. You know, do you know that just cash feel about playing D&D, and it's not super dramatic, and your life isn't on the line, and the gods aren't trying to cause mass war. You know that. It was always the fourth one. Did it just auto block it? Okay, I think it just auto blocked the links.
It did.
Okay, send me the link on wherever, and then I'll post it. I think it won't auto block it for me. But alrighty, so let's do our character intros, and then we'll roll that beautiful animated intro that I've made. That is not as good as something else that will be made. But hey guys,
Gesundheit.
I am Jesus. I'll be all Dungeon Master for tonight. Hey Ryan, who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'll be playing Zadrith Murs, a Merfolk rogue. I'm totally drawing a blank on the archetype. I went Phantom. He's a
Yes.
Phantom Merfolk rogue, which is it's gonna be interesting when I finally kill something.
And next we have the beautiful Cindy. Who are you playing?
Yes, my name is Molasses. I am playing a wizard centaur, out to see the world and learn all of the things.
Yeah, you are. I'm concerned as to why your character is not the updated one, but I'll fix that in a second. Hey Trent, who are you playing?
I am playing Chameno Helios, a human paladin, here to smite things with 20d4 of Heliod's Wrath.
Yeah, you are doing that.
Leonin, you're stepping closer to me? Chameno. Yeah, I have to get closer to beat the shit out of you.
Asterion's card for Lovely Will, who will not be here, which I will need to give someone that character sheet because someone 100% needs to pilot him. I will warn you with that much information right now. And last but the handsomest of all, hey Wolf, who are you playing?
I am playing Z, the Satyr Bard, who is only just a bard.
That's true. That is very true. That's true. Hey Cindy, why don't you send to me on Facebook or Discord because I can't copy and paste this onto Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's roll that intro. guys, and welcome back. So, to recap, also just letting you guys know, the link to the Chicky Bastards Silence of the Burlesque trailer is on there. So if you guys ever want to click on it and watch it, don't do it now because we're playing too injured. But afterwards, you can. Let's put that recap music on. So Santa, you can't hear that at all. All right, I'm gonna get you a better laptop one of these days. Hopefully Santa can deliver it. We never figured that out. I'm sorry. Before recap, we never figured out who is the Santa equivalent in the Theros world? What did we say?
Gideon. Or no, the Christ
Kythian.
equivalent would be Kythian.
Kythian.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it'd be Kythmas.
Kythmas.
Now
As-
Kith.
As the name of tonight's episode, Kythmas. There's nothing to do with it. So let's recap, because we're doing things with professional streamers. As the amazing adventuring group Z something squared, which it
Z squared plus 3.
Z squared
Yeah.
plus 3. Thank you. The amazing adventuring group is Z squared plus 3.
It's a working title.
It
Yeah.
No, it's not.
has
Wait,
defeated.
is that why? Sorry, is that why y'all keep saying Z squared plus 3? That's our like.
That
group
was what
thing?
was announced in the gladiatorial combat as your group.
Yeah,
is.
they asked for a group name and y'all let Z answer. So.
Okay.
The party
okay.
had a week to come up with
Connection.
something, and only Wolf gave me something. So that is the official title.
Well, I mean, we are, because we're Z and Zadrith, Z squared, and then there's 3 others.
Yeah. So Z squared plus 3
Alright.
defeated a mighty dragon that claimed to be a chosen of the Storm and Wisdom God. You slayed a Leonin who claimed to be the champion of Helios, the Sun God. And this is sounding kind of odd and familiar, this repetition. As you guys, after defeating the champion at Mount Crew, you guys quickly found that a lot of the imported fruits and vegetables was making the townsfolk act a little odd. And with everything that's been happening, you guys had a plan to go further south to the destination of Aspold. How do you pronounce that?
Asphodel.
Asphodel.
Oh, Asphodel. Yeah.
Asphodel, to try to understand what is happening. You guys found Helios' blessing within the mask, which is the actual bless spell. You guys found the cubs and murdered their family. And you have cubs now. You have baby wolfies.
We are raising sweet little babies.
You are raising the babies. You guys are wandering, as you guys are going further south, wandered into this forest. The forest that seems to at least pay homage to Karametra. After a rabbit who is saying that the forest will test you, this all little rabbit that kind of announced before something happens, announced that the first test was going to be about family. As you guys played an odd game of chase with a smaller version of yourselves as children, and when you caught them, either they exploded into psychic energy, or it turned into a butterfly and ran. Most of you captured him. Z completely annihilated his smaller counterparts. As that small challenge has been done, and you're still within the thickness of the forest, you need to pass through it to go further south. So here we go. Let's head back into those woods. As we're gonna put some. I did not have the forest music on. Let me go get that really quick. Because Cindy can totally hear it.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah? I thought something was missing. All of the music.
I'm definitely not blasting copyrighted music on my own
Well,
side.
you can do that as long as I don't hear it. We're fine. So.
Yeah, for an autopsy, it's great.
Oh, that's such a good song. As we are back to where we last were. Oh yeah.
Asterion's still big.
Asterion is still big for the next minute because of his
Boy.
runestone. Which he's going
Oh,
to
who's piloting?
I'll get the sheet out for you guys in a second.
Okay.
As once you capture your counterparts, you feel an odd breeze kind of blow forward as almost every single tree and branch creaks forward. Before, and many of the leaves start rustling and falling off from the trees. It's almost like a clearing that starts appearing and just kind of settles everything down before calmness appears. You hear the rustling of a river further up ahead. You hear footsteps and clutter of different creatures as you see a deer just travel through. It seems like a normal forest now, before Astarion's massive size shrinks down. And as I give control of Asterion to all players, alright, cool, there we go. Hey guys, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna look over to Z after things calm down. I assume he's still in the shocked state.
It's up to you, Z. 1 second. He still, for the moment, he still looks paralyzed until he's back on.
Yeah, Z will just be breathing deeply and zoned out.
I'm gonna ask, where's your head at, bud? That seemed like it rattled you. There's just smaller versions of us, no big deal.
The past should stay in the past.
Fair. That's fair. And I'll turn to Asterion and say, since when do you do that? And just like kind of point in the air where his head a second ago, like towering over me, and now it's back to still towering over me,
As
but
he's
slightly
gonna look
less.
at his ass. Ice has a good rune on my axe. You see? And this one makes fires.
Oh goodness.
Well, I guess we should keep heading north.
South.
I'll look to Chameno and Molasses in turn and be like, okay, which direction? We don't want to get lost in the woods.
Let's see. I roll.
You can roll me survival.
Yeah, survival to see where the sun is. And I got a 9 plus 2. 11.
11. With basic information and on the path that you guys were in, you can discern that if you guys keep going in this general direction, you will reach further south. So just tread along.
Okay.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Well, let's get on the road.
Yeet.
Okay. As you guys are traveling,
I will ask Z, are you good to move, bud, or you still need another minute?
I can move. He'll
Okay.
walk with y'all.
alrighty.
Sorry, our dinner just got delivered.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I understand. I forgot about dinner and now I'm regretting that idea.
Oof.
Yeah, much oops. As you guys are traveling by, you keep getting this feeling of a sensation of you're being watched. There's an odd contrast with how peaceful everything is, but just the idea that something is off. And as you're moving by, you roll me perception, everybody.
$11.
Okay.
18.
18, that's a pass.
5.
5, you're still stuck in that loop of what just happened.
With each passing roll of perception, not having my sentinel shield hurts. That's an 11.
Ah, that's a fail. So, Molasses, at the moment, you're the only one that has noticed. And as you guys are walking by, it's a little dull, a little boring. Most things that adventurers don't talk about is the walks. Those they're hours and hours upon days of months of just walking sometimes. But usually you would see something interesting. And you're noticing that it's again that calmness, but that eerie effect of something just watching you. Something. So you keep looking, and you will eventually find a woodpecker just doing its thing. But as soon as it makes eye contact with you, it leaves. You see a family of maybe there were squirrels. It was just so fast, and they were small. They were just running on the trees. But it looks, now that you're noticing it and counting on the deer and looking up on the trees, noticing a couple of nests of birds, not even hearing the little chicks chirp, it almost feels like the animals are moving away from you. They're here, and they can be seen at a distance, but they're intentionally moving away.
How are the wolves reacting?
They're cubs, so they don't care, and they're still asleep.
Mm.
I need to permanently give you guys a cart because I think Asterion had a little cart. So let me get you that token, which for the sake of easiness, I'll say Asterion is pulling it, and that's why there's a lack of conversation right now.
I'm just gonna look around and be like,
Made Asterion the pack mule.
I mean, tends to be the fault
Which is
of the
weird
biggest
to
one.
me
Yeah.
that we're using the Minotaur when we have a horse.
I am not a horse.
you're half a horse.
Freaking goat over here.
The
At
half
least,
of a
yeah.
horse that pulls a cart.
I am of the mighty Centauri clan. Okay, we are a proud people, goat man.
From the
Z will
start.
grab the first piece of hay or straw he sees and wave it in her direction.
Okay,
But-
just because hay is delicious doesn't make me a horse.
But you could also pull things at exactly 1 horsepower.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I happen to be very strong.
Horses are also 2.5 horsepower, by the way.
Are they really?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not a direct 1-to-1.
Hmm.
Freaking horsepower inflation but
There
These
we go.
newfangled horses they got.
I'll have an icon for a wolf in a second. And I'll make tiny little wolves. As you guys are traveling, you already rolled your perception. Yep. All right. You will eventually see a small white rabbit.
oh no,
Run
not
through.
again.
Oh, let's follow it.
And,
Can we have rabbit for dinner?
as it kind of goes over to you, that'd be very rude. No. As it just turns its little butt to you, you see a little, its hair just wag. I'd keep a sharp eye if I were you. Toodaloo. And just starts darting at an incredible speed forward in the same direction that you guys are running to. Before it kind of like binkies into like behind a tree and then just disappears.
More illusions, eh? I'm just gonna say out loud
Sounds fun.
as I start to give chase to this rabbit that apparently talks.
And as soon as you look to where the tree was before it darted, like, where did it they either disappeared or, yeah, an illusion. You can't see it anymore.
Heckin' dang it. Worse than Shaco indeed. I concur.
And as you guys trail and fall along, we're gonna put you in a new map, and since you guys are traveling further south, move you here. Let's delete these and put the new ones because these are more or less what you guys are doing. I hate doing that. So, the direction that you guys would be going to, let me just micromanage here. If this was, yep, that is correct.
I figured.
So the cart needs to be spun. There we go. So yeah, as you guys are traveling, you can move yourselves freely on the map, do whatever you want. It's getting towards that midday as you, Molasses, as you're seeing the sun. You can judge from the 40 or closer to an hour now walk within the woods, based on everything that you've transpired before. You have maybe about 3 hours before the sun actually sets.
Oh boy.
What do you
We
guys
should
do?
probably make.
You,
Well, how
you
far
can
can we get in 3 hours? It's pretty far, I feel.
you can keep going. It's just you have the awareness that you will eventually have to, if you don't reach the destination that you're looking for or anything, you might need to set camp within the woods. But you have 3 hours until then.
Well, we could go for
Yeah,
one
but
more hour, hunt for an hour, and then set up camp and stuff.
You do hear a rushing river further south, so it's technically in front of you.
Well, we can probably make it to the river then.
Yeah, we could go fishing. We want to for some fish tonight.
Zadrith's just over here, like, looking back and forth for this stupid white rabbit, like, give me more illusions, I swear to God, I'm gonna put an arrow in you.
I thought you were a vegetarian.
Who?
I thought Molasses said she was a vegetarian before.
No, I'm an omnivore.
She prefers one kind, but will eat anything, I guess. I don't
think
know.
it's just she lives with the
I'm an
vegetarian.
omnivore. I'm not a horse.
It was when we offered you meat before you turned it down.
Did I?
Yeah.
I think so. I
Yeah, but that meat also almost poisoned me.
Oh, it was I think fresh meat off of
Oh, right, that disgusting. I ate it. It just tasted fucking gross.
And that's how Molasses swore off meat. But,
Yeah. I guess we'll go until we hit the river.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about
as you guys are walking, I would like for you guys to roll me another perception, just because we hit a new map.
that is not much better at a 13.
Okay.
It's a 15 for me.
20. I see everything.
What is the total? I do need the total.
22.
Okay. Z?
18.
Okay. As you guys are walking, I need Asterion as well.
Oh.
Whoever's probably in Asterion. The character sheet is on Discord, so... have at
Yeah,
me.
let me roll perception there, and then instead of putting my plus... Wow, Asterion got a base 16. That's an 18 Asterion.
Okay. So, as you guys are walking in unison, eventually, you guys feel a slight restraint over you, and almost instinctively, you guys will notice this. As you're moving, it feels like something is stopping you. You kind of look at your legs, and then you look at your arms, and you can't really move that well. And everybody is in this position. As you also, Molasses, just because the lights slightly hit something in front of you, and you can swear to see a small white line in front of you, and you notice that your back hooves aren't able to move. As unfortunately, nobody did see the DC. And let me show you what we have. Come on, there we go. That's the right layer. As currently, you guys have fallen into a odd, thick silked web.
Oh,
Huge,
man.
crossing throughout many, many trees. This map also looks like it's a token, and it should definitely be a map. so you can see the squares. There we go. But, Molasses, you did not see the vine, but you do hear a something crowing and almost like clicking. And the tree that's on top of the center shakes. And you're the only one that notices that. At the moment, everyone's just looking at your own restraint. And you can barely move small bits and pieces. You are considered restrained for the sake of movement. What do you guys do?
Do I still have freedom of movement with my arms?
Yes, you can move your arms a little bit.
Oh.
So what are you trying to do?
I was trying to stow the bow, pull out a short sword, and start hacking away at the
Okay, you can
web.
you as you kind of like let go of your bow, you see that your bow's still in the air. You kind of grab your blade and you're trying your best to kind of as soon as the blade hits part of the silk, it cuts a little bit, just making that movement a little easier. You're able to pull the sword, but it's taking a while.
Okay.
What about the rest of you guys?
I firebolt.
No.
Okay, as you're doing that, roll me to hit. What is the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna reach for my dagger and do the same thing as Zadrith.
Okay, same as it's a little tight, but because it's dagger, it kind of move it a little bit easier. Kind of start cutting around your wrist. Now one of your hands is free as Zadrith starts cutting major parts around him. Z?
I didn't get hurt at all from this, did I?
No, you're just restrained.
I got a 11.
Okay, you hit the web. It's not hard. Roll me damage.
Damage.
I don't
So roll me
think
that D10.
1d10.
firebolt normally ignites things, but I'm not sure.
As you see
Yeah.
Asterion kind of just breaking with just pure strength and looking over at the cubs and like, oh no, buddies, let me help you. Start like taking off some of the thing from the wolf cubs as you hear like a
I got a 5.
5. Okay. As you see around you explodes in fire, and I'll say that since everybody's 5 feet of you, you see that that also helps restrain them. So at the moment, it is considered difficult terrain. But I will also ask everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw. Z, what are you doing?
I'll use Mage Hand to try and free myself.
Okay. Yeah, since it's 5 pounds of pressure, it just starts ripping things around you, and you kind of just sitting still a little bit, maybe moving your fingers here and there to conduct where it's coming from. I'm gonna ask everybody to what is your dex save?
Can I bless?
You cannot because I already asked.
Damn.
My dex save is 23.
Okay, cool. So you avoid any damage. As you see some of the fire that is moving around, since Molasses kind of exploded a large area of this, allowing you guys to have movement. You see that the fire is still moving and some strings and are going towards you, and you kind of just mage hand both of them away, avoiding any of the fire damage. Chameno?
8.
8. As unfortunately, we do take 1 point of fire damage as it kind of like use the dagger to move it out, put it on the ground, stomp on it before it causes a forest fire. Molasses, what did you get on your dexterity saving throw?
Oh, I have to do that too.
Yeah. Zadrith, what did you get?
That is an 11.
All right, you avoid it as you didn't know. You're just like, it feels a little warm. You turn around, that's why. Little blade of fire. Okay, step over here then, cutting around with your short sword. What did you get, Molasses?
15.
All right, you avoid it since you were the center of it. It kind of just expands all around you, and it's more of a like kind of you tuck in, and your hooves kind of contract inward as you kind of do an odd reverse downward dog as the fire just does not hit any part of you. And you all notice now the leaves fall down around you. And you see the top of the tree just bend. And you hear the at the top of it. And who has handle animal trained?
I have animal handling.
Yeah, I
Yes,
have
the
animal
animal
handling.
if you have that, this sounds like an odd, like you've heard it before, and you start thinking of like, oh, it sounds like a, and you're like, that sounds like a very large crab. That's the first image that appears. And it's now making a lot of noise. What are you guys doing? As you see a tendril before you're like, that's not like an antenna starts moving and peering out of the top of the tree.
I'm
Okay.
still hacking at the web.
Okay.
How does difficult terrain work?
Half
Your movement is half essentially. So you can move freely, but as long as you're within the web, you can only take half. So 30 feet will become 15 feet. If you do double movement, so move and then action to move again, that is 30. So it takes you your entire round, unless you're a rogue or a monk, or any special things, to get out of the web, technically. What are you guys doing? I'm giving you guys one action.
Can I jump?
Yes, you can. That is a way around this, yes. Yeah, because your fucking feet are weird.
I'm going to jump the direction we came from.
Okay. As you do so, and you just see as Z jumps in the air, and then almost kind of amusingly just flip. You can move your distance. Chameno, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move into the trees.
Okay, fair enough. Molasses, what are you doing?
Alright, I am also going to move over
All right.
here.
As the webs are kind of like pulling you, but with enough strength, you're like, oh man, that took way too longer than should have. But you are out of the web. And Zadrith, what do you do?
All right, I'm gonna use base movement. So that's doop doop doop. And that's movement. You're saying you're just giving us an action?
One action, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stow the short sword once I'm out of the web, I think.
Okay.
Draw bow. And then can I bonus action or not?
No.
Oh, because if I was bonus action, I was just gonna dash and move again. But
I'll say that Asterion will barely just be able to move the critters out of the web.
I would have probably hacked Asterion free too, because since he was adjacent to me.
With that, you see at the top of the tree, since you guys were clever and were able to do things, you see this large, sunken-eyed, a bug-eyed looking creature with these large,
Chilicerata.
huh?
Chilicerata.
Chilicerata, is that the technical term?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
As you see these large mandibles just kind of moving and clinking against each other before they open up, and these little antennas feeling around. It looks like it's walking on all fours, bending many of the branches. As I need everybody to roll me initiative.
Oh boy.
New pet.
No, say that.
I'm back to my usual initiative luck.
Did you get a 2?
I got a 5.
All right.
The middle of my chest hurts when I cough. That bad?
Probably.
Yes.
It means we're
17.
You might go first.
21 for Zadrith. 17 as well for Asterion.
1 second, as I pull up the initiative board, putting it over here. Okay, you are not in this campaign. Alright, so... Okay. Who got 20 higher?
21.
21, okay. Why is it not letting me put the numbers in?
Oh, I put my number in.
Yeah, okay, cool. Z, what did you get?
Also a 17.
Okay, cool.
And deciding the tiebreakers are irrelevant, I seed Asterion going so that
Okay.
Asterion goes first.
No problem.
Okay.
Cool. But Molasses, what did you get?
7.
7. All right. So Asterion, nope. Zadrith. All right. As the creature, this umber, hulking-looking thing, looks at you guys with a malicious intent. Zadrith, what do you do?
Malicious intent.
As I did not know the camera was not on you guys, I apologize.
Does surprise round work in your campaign since I'm going before it in initiative?
So it sees you, so it's not surprised. Surprise only works, it has no idea that you are there. So technically, it's surprise round, then initiative.
So what you're saying is, I move here, bonus action hide, roll stealth.
Also,
it wouldn't be a surprise round combat.
Oh,
it has
well,
already started. There's not a way to get a pre-combat thing to happen.
That's fair.
Also letting you know, we're going with the meme here of the M teaching the rogue how to rogue. If it sees you and you move somewhere, it still knows where you are, so you're not technically hidden.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. Well, in that case, I will
Unless you have BS magic, that works, you know?
Yeah, I'll step back that way, so I've got a direct shot without bisecting Z and Asterion, and I'm just gonna take a pot shot.
Okay. By the way, I'm sorry, I needed to do a thing that you guys can't see, so it doesn't matter. But as you move over, before you're moving technically, so you can end there. But before you actually do move, I do need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Is it charisma?
That is a dirty. That is a dirty 20.
Okay, cool. As there's just you kind of just phase out of it, like I don't know, maybe the sun was in your eyes, something, just something not right, and you kind of shake it off and like, all right, pop shot. All right, roll me to hit.
23 to hit.
23 definitely hits.
Sure. 1d6 plus 3. That is 7 points piercing.
All right, 7 points of piercing damage. As I need to bring out a calculator because I don't do math when I play D&D. You said 7, right?
Correct.
Okay. As the arrow flies over, hits it, you see that it kind of goes through its thick exoskeleton, and the as it kind of moves, it breaks it with its arm. So it looks like a lot more damage than that to take this guy down. He looks pretty sturdy.
Okay. I'm just gonna edit Asterion's bubbles a little bit because he's going next in initiative.
All right. On the start of Asterion's turn, I actually need him to make me a charisma saving throw.
Acknowledged. Rolling now. That's just a base roll. He has no modifiers there. That's a 5.
With the 5, I need you to roll me a d8 since you are piloting Asterion.
Alrighty. D8. 1. Roll. That is 3.
3. As Asterion just looks at the pups, turns around, looks at the thing. You said he grabs his axe and flips it to see which room he's gonna look at, and then that's it. That's the end of his turn.
Confusion?
As Asterion is staring off into this Umber Hulk. That's all he's doing. With that, unfortunately, it is now Z's turn.
Hey, unfortunately, do I need to do a charisma saving throw?
Yep. You Look at the Hulk and make me charisma saving throw.
How's a 25?
25. Hey, you don't like its eyes. His eyes are glittering. Every time you look at him, his eyes just shine and glitter.
Boy, I hope the bard has enough charisma for this.
What do you do?
Would I have any way of knowing if this thing is a beast?
You can roll me nature. Is this a base thing for your intelligence?
Oh, that takes my action though, huh?
No. To perceive it, it would. Just general recollection of things. 9 out of 10 will be fine. But if you're like, I specifically want to look for something, I'm rolling perception check. That searching, investigating, disarming, those would take your action.
So a 14 to see if I might know if this is a beast.
You think it's not because you're pretty sure its eyes are magical and not... Usually beasts are not magical.
Okay.
Because you also got a fucking really high charisma check.
This is the most useless spell I have.
Dominate beast. It will come in
No,
handy.
no. Speak with animals.
Oh, I mean, it's really just maybe not in combat sometimes.
That's fine.
Do it. Do the thing.
What
You
is
know what
you
thing?
doing?
I shoot a blast at it.
Oh yeah! Blast away. Roll me to hit.
Drop that EB.
Okay, so that is a nat 20, so it's a 26.
Okay, you rolled that 20. So by our house rules, roll me again. If you get another natural 20, let me know. Anything else, I kind of don't care.
Close.
Oh, did you get a 19?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Well, at least your dice are doubled. So roll me double dice for your Eldritch Blaze. Is that what you're doing?
I'm doing a bard blast.
Bard Blast. Apologies. You are. Please roll me Bard Blast.
That just sounds like vicious mockery with extra steps.
That's 19.
19 points damage. As it's trying to overtake you, and the sense of no, I overtake people. As a finger gun blast shoots. Oh, let's it is not bloodied, but that was a hard hit. As you see parts of these its chest as it kind of expands upwards to try to grab more branches to start crawling down. You use that right moment to shoot at it right underneath its what is chest would probably be. As you see, it cracks and kind of the force goes through, giving a pretty hard hit as some blood starts to trickle downward.
When Z fires the blast, he will finger gun for the motion for it. And I'll say, gonna need you to calm down, buddy.
Beautiful.
Oh my. Alright. So, it's going to, is that the end of your turn?
I will take another 2 steps this way.
Okay, cool. Alright, as it would have to do half its speed to just climb down to the tree. And then 1, 2. It'll go towards Asterion because it was going towards you but can't reach you. So, consolation prize, Asterion.
Oh no.
Alright, and it's going to do its attacks. So, 2 claws, 1 mandible. Oh, these are a lot of high numbers. Okay, the mandible was a 13, which misses.
Miss.
Then we got I almost maxed out, so I apologize. 27, which I know it's a hit, and then a 26.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Still a hit, yeah.
So, So rolling 2 die 8. That is 19 points of slashing damage in total. As it just crawls through, you can see that it uses its antennas to try to grab, and it's the mandibles, these huge, maybe 5 foot in width mandibles, just try to hug Asterion as he grabs both of them, having a little bit of damage on his hands before it just uses that opportunity to slash upwards. And that's
Asterion bloodied.
All right, Asterion bloodied.
I'll mark it.
All right, Molasses. What do you do?
Okay. So this thing is
Okay.
only 10 feet from me.
I need you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
I got shit. Okay, I got an 8.
8. I need you to roll me a d8.
Is that the triangle one? Yeah.
That is a diamond.
I got a 2.
2. As you look at it, and it's the end of your turn.
Cool.
As a blankness appears before your eyes, you're like, what the fuck? Oh my god! And it's the next round before you're able to recollect what's been happening. As
Alright.
unfortunately, creature does nothing. With that, it is Chameno. What do we do?
Do you need a charisma save?
I need to know what you do first before I ask that.
Okay. I'm gonna move directly towards it.
Alright, cool. Then I need a charisma saving throw.
16.
16, you pass. Alright, do what you gotta do. As soon as you
And-
move into the web, just letting you guys know, it is considered difficult terrain. So that 5 foot was 10, which you make it, but just to let you know.
Yeah. And I will hit with my greatsword.
Alright, as you're running through, something kind of what comes to you, you see the sparkles of its eyes, and you focus before you as the sun kind of helps you shake that off, and you run. Let's see if we hit.
20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Roll me damage.
11.
11 points of damage as it officially is bloodied. As you hit it on the side, and it's almost like hitting stone or really thick wood. As you see, the blade does not cut through before you kind of jab it inside a little bit and pull out. It's a strong beast. Whatever this thing is, it's strong. Because they don't exist in Theros. So, whatever this monstrosity of nature is,
I will bonus action Sanctuary on Asterion.
okay. So if it attacks it, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. I like that. All right. It is Zadrith's turn, and at the beginning of next combat, anybody who has either nature or handle animal trained can roll me an intelligence plus your proficiency.
Nope, not me.
So
Okay.
either or, but it has to be intelligence plus proficiency.
I'm gonna step up.
It would be this check specifically is a d20 plus your proficiency. So, but you can only roll if you have handle animal or nature trained. So
Okay.
it's kind of roll nature, but I'm giving it off to those who have handle animal as well. What'd you get?
22 with my
22,
handle
okay.
animal.
All right, cool. Thank you. What did?
Wait, I also have it.
Yes, please roll.
Okay, I got a 17 plus 5, so 22.
Me too. As you're looking at it, you can swore that you've seen something around the coloration, and the face looks very familiar. And you see that it has these cracked over wings, but it looks like it's just too heavy to fly. And you've seen this. You've seen this thing. It looks a little deformed and way massive for sure. But you're getting the feeling of like these beetles that kind of are just a nuisance, really, but like to eat grain. You've seen them in a lot of like bad ale houses or unkept locations, near farms for sure. But it looks like a much larger version of that creature, like a monstrosity, just this evolved version of that. And for some reason that just comes to your head. All right, Zadrith, what do you do?
All right, I'm gonna step a little bit closer because of a class feature I hope I get to try on this and not Asterion. Well, Asterion and Chameno are flanking, and thus I'm going to take another pot shot.
Well, they're not flanking, but they are 5 feet. All right, so as you take the pot shot, I need you to roll me charisma saving throw.
Again? I
Yep.
passed the.
I know you passed the first
every
one.
round. That's rude.
Well,
okay.
every round that he asks.
That's fair.
Yep, it must immediately make the save.
That's a fail. That's an 8.
That is a fail. Roll me a d8.
D8. That's a 3. Again.
As you run up to it, you have an amazing idea. You pull and you forget exactly what you're doing, and you're kind of just lost in thought. As since this is the second time it's happened to you, you're noticing that its eyes are glittering when you saw it. All right, Asterion, what do we do?
Asterion, on regaining his sense of self, is going to.
What is it, Bubba? What is it? What is it? You hear somebody? Somebody at the door.
He's going to grab the cart really quick with one hand.
As you describe what you're doing, I need to let this dog go out because he will bark. And it echoes
Okay.
in this room.
I'll wait.
Okay, go.
Cinnabon's adorable. Such a sweet boy.
Yeah.
Alright. Grab the cart with one hand and disengage as an action?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
As you see, the Hulk tries to grab onto him, but he just rushes out and.
Am I in difficult terrain for this 5 feet?
Yeah, that 5 feet would be considered difficult terrain. I'm sorry.
Okay, so that's fine. What's his movement?
30?
Really? I would assume it's 30. I was just making sure. Okay, so the first one's 10 feet. I got 20 more feet of movement. I don't control the cart, but I will.
Yeah, let me give everybody control of cart. Sorry.
10, 15. Yeah, that seems safe enough. Endpoint is here, and as he is disengaging and bloodied and angry, is just going to say, "You got him, guys. Just don't look in the eyes of this."
As you hear Asterion say that, as he moves the puppies away.
Must keep puppies safe.
All right. With that, it is Z's turn. Z, what do we do?
Zeal just ready another blast and fire it at him.
All right. Yep. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Uh, 20.
Yep, you act normally as the eyes sparkle, but you're like you create your own sparkle as well. Pew!
25 to hit.
Yeah,
Got a
that hits.
19 again.
Yeah. Wait. One more. 25 to hit, right? Oh,
Yeah.
did you roll that 20?
No,
No,
19.
no. That was a 19.
Oh, 19. Okay, gotcha. Sorry. I was wondering what. Yeah, no. That hits. Roll me damage.
Ooh, 10. 14 damage.
14 damage.
Zane is making quick work of this thing.
Yeah,
Good.
Z,
Yeah,
you're
also, the gods really want me to almost crit a lot right now.
They're like, we need to power you down. You can't crit all the time. As another fire of this amazing, beautifully colored beam of force energy hits the Hulk, as it almost like an angry horse just slumps onto the ground. With that, anything else?
No, that will be all from me.
Okay. All right. As Asterion moved out of the way, it's going to look towards you, Chameno, and it's going to try to do 3 attacks, 2 claws and 1 with this mandible. Oh. All right. As one of the claws was a natural 1, so that 100% misses.
Confirm.
I confirmed with the 14.
It hurt itself in its confusion.
First attack is a 17.
That is my AC.
Okay, so that one hits. And the second attack is a 9 plus that. That is exactly a 17. So that is 1 claw attack and 1 bite attack with this mandible. I dropped a d20. So they're all, yes, they're both slashing damage. This one is specifically really hard to find on that floor, so I need to pick it up now. I need 2d8.
Just walk around barefoot later, you'll find it real quick.
Yeah. He's a D20, not a D4.
I mean,
That
D20
is
still sucks.
18 points of slashing damage. As you see, a mandible bites you. It tries to claw you off as you kind of hit with your sword as it hits off that hand, but before its other hand tries to slash at you, and it just hits you right in the side, leaving a gash.
I am bloodied.
That's why you have a gash on you. All right.
Big rip.
That is the end of its turn. Molasses, what do we do?
Okay, I am going to close my eyes.
Okay.
Magic missile.
I think
you need vision of target.
you need to actually see it so you can cast Magic Missile.
Is that what the V stands for?
V stands for verbal component. There's
What's the S
because
stand for?
S is subatomic. It's not subatomic, but subatomic.
S is waving your wand at the thing.
S is waving your hands.
Thought it was somatic.
Somatic! I say subatomic because I'm dumb. M. I meant W's. Why am I in W's? There we go.
it has subatomic components. Give me your spell quarks.
I just need to see if you need to visually see it. Mage or mage hand. Where's magic? Magic circle. Magic jar. Magic missile. You create 3 darts. Each darts of a choice you can see. So you have to see it.
Right, then fog cloud. Now nobody can see
Oh
it.
no!
Or don't. We need to hit it.
Okay, you
That's generally where it's at.
It doesn't matter. All of my spells are also visual.
Oh.
It removes me from combat if you spell cloud it.
It removes me from combat because I can't tag it with an arrow.
What are you doing, Molasses?
Hang on.
Okay.
Then I will do. Let's see, what's Burning Hands do?
It's a cone of fire.
Yeah.
You have to move to not hit your friend and be in the line of sight. You can try Magic Missile. I just need you to make me Charisma saving throw.
No, I have 0 charisma. Okay.
You could still pass.
I only have a +1 to charisma. In my first roll, I hit a 19.
I'm gonna move over here,
Okay.
and then I'll close my eyes and do Burning Hands.
Okay. It's a 15-foot cone. As you close your eyes, and because you don't need to hit it, it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. And it's a 15-foot cone.
And it's in the middle of flammable web.
And trees.
Oh,
And me.
No,
Okay.
you
No one asked you.
you can angle to be out of range. I've done it on Ferris before.
Where are you aiming it?
I'm gonna aim it so that the cone doesn't hit.
So you're hitting here, here, and here, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been with many DMs like, nope, you said it, and boom, hitting your friend too.
Yeah, no, she's gonna target Kaminos and hope she catches this thing.
Of course. All right, as you close your eyes and you're like, eh. Did I hit it? We'll see. It's a natural 20. 21.
What? I missed? How did I miss?
I think it takes
It
half.
takes
on
half
the pass.
damage. Yeah.
Okay. And the damage for Burning Hands is 3d6
So
on a failed save.
on fail save
Well,
takes
you-
half. So roll me 3d6, calculate the damage, and then half that.
Alright.
As you
got
see
it.
Molasses close her eyes,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
So 5.
Does 5 damage.
okay, so it does 5 damage. And because it is on that web, I'm rolling an additional d6, which is a 3, so that is 8 points of fire damage. It's not looking good, guys. As you close your eyes to see, and just hearing the screeches of this bug-like creature, this odd beetle thing, and you're like, I'm pretty sure I hit. That sounds like I hit. Anything else?
No?
All right, Chameno. As you were very afraid as the flames started appearing around her hands, and she did turn slightly, about maybe 4 feet in front of this wall of fire. You're like, wow, that could have cooked me. What do you do?
Yikes. I am going to attempt to smite this thing.
Okay. So, you're doing an attack?
Yes.
Roll me charisma.
That is a 15.
15, you just passed the DC.
Okay.
As something about this creature just makes you kind of slow down before you look at your blade, which reflects part of the sun, and with Helios in hand, you are able to smite the beast. Please roll me an attack. Let's see if you hit.
That is a 18 to hit.
18 just hits. Roll me damage.
How do I do this?
Smiting at your level would add 2d8 unless it was an undead or a fiend. Then would add. So you would mark off one spell slot.
It should be 3d8. Yeah, because it's 2d8 plus 1d8 per spell level.
Above level 1.
Oh, above first.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
With the maximum of 5d8s. 6 being the exception if it's undead or a fiend. So you take off a spell slot. You roll me your 2d6 for your sword, and then 2d8 of radiant energy plus your strength, obviously.
21.
Holy fuck. As with the light of Helios and a screen that you didn't even know you had, as you hit it, breaks right into its exoskeleton, cutting off one of its arms before this odd, like, gunk and mixed with blood just spills onto the ground. It's still there. It's still hanging on, but you did a severe amount of damage. That's its rethink and life choices. Anything else?
No.
All right. With that, Zadrith, what do we do?
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pre-roll charisma, because so help me God, I'm gonna keep yeeting arrows at it until something hits. That is a 15 for the
You
charisma.
just passed.
I am firing a heckin' arrow at this stupid...
As you're using Molasses' height to be like, all right, okay, all right. You shoot. Let's see if
You're
it
my
hits.
cover. It's fine. I'm corner peeking really quick, and short bow. Oh, that's a miss.
What did you get?
That is a 9 to hit.
Yeah, as you kind of are using Molasses, but you're trying also not to look at it when you do shoot, because you know what happens, and you just fire off, and it goes maybe 3 feet in the wrong direction.
Oof. That's it. I'm done with this.
Now it is our Minotaur's turn. Asterion, what do we do?
Does Asterion have any kind of healing in kit or in equipment? We're gonna go check. I feel like he might have picked up a potion. He did pick up a potion. I hate to be that asshole that's gonna use a potion he just picked up, but yeah.
The creature is very bloodied.
I'm. Oh yeah, or I could wait. Yeah. I think he's just gonna ready action on the off chance that survives and down.
Okay.
He's just gonna ready a hit.
All right.
And hold.
No problem. With that, it is Z's turn. What do we do?
Well, if it ain't broke. I'm assuming I need to do a Christmas save.
It depends on what you're doing.
I'm gonna E-blast it again.
Yeah. All right. E-blast.
That's
Roll me a
18.
charisma saving throw.
18.
18 passes. Roll me to hit.
22.
22 definitely hits. Roll me damage.
12 damage.
Oh. As you finger gun blast, it hit this creature as it looks like it's about to fall, and just picks itself back up. As come in here like, come on. It looked dead and just reeled itself back up with one arm and looks right at you. Anything else?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna move right up next to it
Okay, no problem.
and kind of try and get its attention away from Chameno.
How do you do that?
I just blasted it in the face, and now I'm just gonna be yelling at it.
Fair enough. Its intelligence is negatives. Alrighty.
I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, Broseph, you're killing the mood right now."
As Broseph, Brosidon, Bromega looks at you, and it's going to try to attack you. That is a 15, a 14, and then a dirty 20. Towards a Z.
I think your mic's still muted.
The 15 and the 20 both hit.
Okay. As you get a mandible and a claw,
But-
which is...
They damage me at different times, right? It's not.
Yes, they're damaging
Okay.
at different times.
I'm doing something after the first one.
Okay, so the first one is going to be 11 points of slashing damage. As
Okay.
the claw slashes right at you. What do you do? Hellish Rebuke?
Yes.
Oh. That's a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah.
That is a 14.
Okay, what happens if it ties?
That means it matches the DC. So it passed.
Damn it.
Sorry. And then the second attack would have been, that is 15 points of slashing damage. As you try to, you point at it and a flame of fire hits it before its animal grabs you and it, as it
So
bites at you
the
and it
second
kind of.
one is 15 damage?
The second one is 15 damage.
Okay, time for me to run. I am...
Yeah. It. I almost maxed out. I out of 3d8, I only rolled 2 8s and 1 7.
Okay, well,
Yes.
I'm at 1 HP.
Holy!
Oof.
Molasses, it is your turn. What do you do?
Okay. So this thing is almost dead.
It looks like it's just hanging on, and out of just pure buggy rage is killing your friends. As it's bloody 3 so far.
Alright, then I am going to magic missile it!
Alright, as you're magic missiling, I need you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. But y'all are in the way. Okay. Magic missile charisma save. Here we go. And I got a 3.
Roll me a d8. Oh, this might be bad. Oh.
I got a 5.
On a 5, the creature takes no action, but uses all its movement to move in a random direction. Roll me an additional d8. This is 1.
I got a 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you use your entire action for whatever reason, you need to run all the way over here.
I did guess right. Okay.
Seems like a good place to run.
As you're like, all right, as your fingers get ready and the 3 bolts of energy for your magic missile align. Over here, 30 feet in this direction. Oh, come on. What
30 feet towards bottom left.
Yeah, in this direction. As they have, and you just like, no, over there. And you just see Molasses running.
Peace out, y'all.
And
Over here, like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
yeah, and before that, you're like, what happened? And your spell fizzles like, what? What? It's eyes. All right. Unfortunately, unless you want to speak, that's the end of your turn. Your only action is to move. If you want to say something, you can. If not, it's Kamina's turn.
Oh, no.
All right.
I just run.
Chameno, it is your turn. What do? You see your friend barely hanging on as the mandibles bit several inches inside of its stomach. You see the slash, did severe amount of damage. He is not looking good.
I gotta try and kill this thing.
Alright. If you're attacking it with your eyeballs, roll me a charisma saving throw first.
That is a 12.
Roll me a d8. You did not pass.
Eight.
8. On an 8, the creature makes 1 melee attack against a random creature, or it does nothing. So, unless it's surprised, its eyes can't be averted. Okay, you must make me 1 melee attack against a random creature. So,
Only one in
there's
range.
only one creature in range, so make me a melee attack.
Alright.
As you look at it, you're like, I'm not attacking you. And you turn to the side, and you try to hit the side before your hand moves over. It hits it behind you, like, what the... What
21 to
Yeah,
hit.
that hits. Roll me damage.
13.
Alright, with 13 points of damage, as you slash at it, and as you were wanting to hit it, but for whatever reason, you turn to the side and behind you, and you just slash before your left arm took control, and you slash backwards, and you hit it right where its mandible is before the blade protrudes through its eye, and it just kind of falls dead, and it takes your blade with you. And it's dead.
I have a reaction as
What
it
the
dies within
fuck?
30 feet of me.
Sure, what's your reaction?
My reaction is I am going to rip a token from this thing.
Okay, what's your token?
Okay, so because the tokens are always, or I choose to make them masks. Oh wait, this is at 9th level. I'm sorry, I can't do that yet. It won't be for a while, but yeah, never mind.
As
I
community
should read my abilities.
reading the character sheet explains the character sheet.
I know. Fuck off.
As sorry, Chameno, you just killed this Umber Hulk, whatever that fuck that means. As again, Molasses and Z. This kind of looks like just a very overgrown monstrosity version of a very common household beetle. You've seen dire animals. You've heard of them. These sometimes out in nature. Nessa blesses these creatures to just be stronger than usual for whatever reason. Maybe that's it, but it doesn't look right. It just looks too freaky, too weird. And as you see a rabbit just walk through, looks at you, it starts licking its front paw before it starts cleaning its ear, and just doing it over again, cleaning its ear and cleaning its ear. Well, you're strong. Let's see if you're wise.
I can't sleep.
You cast sleep on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me your d8s.
Can you put the rabbit on the map, please?
Yeah, sure. let me get.
Watch the rabbit counterspell.
You 7? Yeah. The rabbit just, as it hops, looks at you, just falls onto the ground asleep.
I'm gonna call shot. I have an arrow ready.
Okay.
I'm shooting the stupid fucking rabbit.
You're gonna kill it?
Yes!
Roll me to hit. You have
It's
advantage.
been throwing Umber Hulks at us! And
This is your rabbit.
Z's
I
over
mean,
here.
it might be our only way out of the stupid forest, though. Shouldn't we capture it and demand to let us know how to get out of here?
Z's had nom flashbacks. 3 of our friends are almost dead. Like, damn right I'm gonna try to kill this thing.
Well, let's stick it in a cave just in case it doesn't die.
Oh.
I mean, I feel like killing this thing is a reasonable decision.
I didn't say don't try and kill it. I'm
Okay.
saying put it in a cage in case it doesn't die.
I mean, I have advantage, which means I have sneak attack, and
Yeah.
I'm firing on what I assume to be a regular rabbit. I'm reasonably sure the arrow's gonna rip it in half.
I
What-
would
what
put
do
a
you-
jar over it. Does anyone have a jar?
Wolf, or Z, do you have any objections to me taking a shot at this thing?
You ask that?
Yeah, I'm going to ask because I see Molasses putting up resistance.
Okay.
No, I want to somehow contain this thing. What if it turns giant? What if it
Wait.
disappears?
When you ask that, Z will say, "Yeah, just one." He'll Eldritch Blast at it.
As you say that, roll me to hit. You have advantage on the attack. It is prone and unconscious.
I mean, if we're both taking shots at this thing,
And if you hit it because it's unconscious, it's a crit.
That's to 20 and a 22. So
Yeah, all right.
I rolled a 20 as well.
All right, as both of you, I'm not even gonna take the rolls because of its minimal 1 HP by rule standards.
so how do your crits work?
The dice are doubled.
Okay.
Okay. I will roll it just because rolling's fun.
Yeah, rolling is fun. Tell me how much damage it is.
So it's
23.
23. Okay, good. And Zadrith, how much damage did you do?
minus 10 plus sneak attack. Oh, sneak attack dice are doubled too, aren't
Yes,
they?
all dice are doubled. If it's a die that you rolled, it would be doubled. I like the calm music and the beautiful snow falling on screen as you guys viciously murder a rabbit.
That is 20 points.
20 points. As before you see Zadrith, since you had the ready, and you see the glow and spark of arcane energy around Z's finger for that bard spell that he knows. The arrow gets released as the rabbit is asleep and just get completely pinned and impaled. About 3/4 of its body is just impaled by that arrow as it just stops breathing immediately before the blast hits it. But since usually the blast is a lot of force and kind of pushes people back, the arrow holds it in place and gets it split into 3 parts. You have a bloody
Get in the jar.
fucking rabbit all over the place.
So we can have rabbit for dinner.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
until you see
A second rabbit.
second rabbit.
God damn
As it looks
yo!
at you guys and just stops. That was rude. And that's
Z will immediately point a hand in its direction.
Okay. As it stands up and has his little paws out in a hands in the air position, and that is where we're gonna go on break. So we'll be back in 15 minutes, y'all.
Jesus, I'm breaking the fourth wall. I'm coming at you, just telling you there's some cool things that you can get. Like this mask, for instance. You can also get something like this shirt right here with our logo on it. You can't have this one needs to be washed. There's also things that you can get with our logo on it as well, like a sticker. You can get a button if you want to. I don't know, I ain't your mama. You can get a cool book, look at this. That's Wes, when this got inside him. That's not provocative. Just letting you guys know that I'm breaking the fourth wall here. You can get stuff. You can go down below and you can like type and go to TeePublic and get some cool things. Like this shit right here. You can get anything you want except for the things that we don't have. You can't get those there. And just if you want to be a cool bro and you want to like, I don't know, subscribe or it's a couple bucks a month and it comes to us and it's really, really cool. Well, I'm done breaking the fourth wall. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be a DM now. Beep.
That's why it's
All right, bye guys. We're just
Goodbye,
gonna
we're
leave.
done. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh my god!
It's right there.
Just turn around. Just turn around.
That's my wife.
They pronounce her name in the appropriate lizard tongue is Dadi.
Daddy?
Dadi. Alright. Oh no, squid! Oh no, gross! Jeremiah, no!
I just come up here.
Nothing wrong with that.
So I this.
And your face moves are the same as they've always were. I've been staring, I know. Big and beautiful.
Wow. Oh my.
Because, you know, sometimes friendships require having to give people space, so you don't have to always constantly be breathing down their neck and, like, having to always be pestering and responding to every little thing. You know, it's almost as if you're individual people that have your own lives.
Stop projecting. It's yours time. I can build this. Hey, should I? Hey, I got 3 Molotovs. I'm ready for war.
Bro, who has time for math at a time like this?
Wes, I need you to stop counting, please.
I gotta go find a Sharpie.
Bye-bye.
This is gonna be like that time I passed out at the football party, except with smiles instead of dicks.
Oh my.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
What's it?
Run!
Bitch, run! Oh my god, yes! Yes! Fucking
Run!
I don't even know where to run!
Run upstairs! Upstairs? Where are we going?
Keep going.
Okay. Is that the front door?
Yeah! Hit it!
Exit! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh, yeah, tickle him there. That's where he. Oh, he likes it. Look, he's blushing. Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Stare into his eye, Jeremy. You gotta stare into his eyes. Your face.
Run. Move.
What the fuck was that?
Bro.
What the fuck was that?
Bro.
You done fucked up now, boys.
Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah. I pressed the.
Jeremiah.
It's Jeremiah.
Right now, you're gonna lose if you vote for me. I'm not lying to you, Nev. This is 100% me, Jeremiah, not Karametra.
I got something to say.
It's Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah.
out
It's
of a
Jeremiah.
airlock.
Neff, if you win,
Jesus
Jess, if
wins.
you win, I swear to God,
Jesus wins.
It's not me!
it's Neff.
Jesus!
Fucking
It's me!
She's evil.
God damn it! I thought it was you for
Your
real.
own worst enemy.
I'm going to fucking
God damn
walk to
it!
Houston, and I'm gonna throw Jesus into a fucking air duct.
It was Jesus' fault.
I was just.
How was it my fault?
Sorry! Sorry, I don't like
I
my
don't-
friend.
Demi Doodle time.
Wait,
And okay.
Action.
Jess, we have this issue where you actually fuck me over during the editing more than actually helping.
So sorry.
Chroma key the dragon.
See, look, I lift the tarp and there's a dragon underneath.
And the producers of this movie, who are incredibly talented in their own right, absolutely decided to just kind of go on their own little fantasy and totally take the imagination component of it that you would have playing the game and make it real.
You're so out of focus.
Yeah, that's fine. It's anarchy. We're not.
Anarchy.
We're not gonna.
Hey guys, welcome to Come Roll With Us. Come hang out with us. Welcome to our Magic Night stream, where we play Magic.
And probably don't put it on YouTube because we always end up saying stupid shit.
Oh, go away!
Joker. Let
guys, welcome back. As you viciously and ferociously shot and killed and main a rabbit, another identical one pops up.
I don't think it's fair that you off-screen Zadrith for that.
Wait, what?
Were you not listening when he just said, as revenge, you also got popped?
What?
I was trying to set up a joke that we had killed you off-screen in the break.
Oh. Rude.
Well,
What are you
I'm
guys
gonna look at the web and see if I can harvest any of this web material.
Sure, you can take some of the web. Yeah, make fine rope for sure.
I'm gonna keep my hand pointed at the new rabbit.
Okay.
And start slowly moving towards it and just say, talk.
I am also advancing from the tree line.
Okay.
With just arrow on it, just silent. Just no more tricks.
As it's going to look at you. Those are for tricks. Tricks?
Oh, don't you do it.
Also,
those are for kids.
I hate you.
Z is not... This is going to be weird, and it will be immediately noticeable. Z is not smiling. He looks
You need to move a lot
angry.
closer. All right, Z, you're pointing your finger at it. It's glowing with what for flavor? What energy colored would your blast be?
It'll be like a pinkish purple.
Okay. This hues of pink and purple start glowing from your hand as it looks at you. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just messaging.
For who?
Kind of puts his paws down as a blanket gets thrown over it. What are you saying? Speaking through the cloth. What forest do you think you're in?
I'm just gonna look to Z and be like,
The glow is getting glowier.
Yeah. It's a much glower here glow.
Z, if this is Karametra's woods, I mean, I still don't agree with her methods, but Rabbit might have a point.
Okay. Is there any proof?
The rabbit kind of pulls out its head from the thing. You do have one more test, and it's a test of wits before you're allowed into the community. And then you can ask her all you want. Or at least you can ask the representative all you want.
Can you heal our friends first before you throw this next trick at us, or are we meant to fend for ourselves in the harshness of the environment while also being tested mentally?
It looks at you. I'm a rabbit.
You're a talking rabbit.
I am a talking rabbit. No.
I don't know if you're the result of the shrooms I ate a few days ago, okay? So... I'll look back to Z. We make camp and then take a stab at whatever stupid rabbit throws at us tomorrow? Because I'm just looking up and down, and then Chameno, and then Asterion in the distance, tending to the pups, making sure we're not looking so hot.
I'd like a rest, please.
Sure. Z will fire the blast.
Okay.
Intentionally, just short of the rabbit.
Rude. And then you see the rabbit pulls the blanket over itself.
I'm going to stow the bow and step over to Mr. Umberhulk I fired 3 arrows at and attempt to salvage all 3 of them, but I assume I only get half back, right?
Yes, you would get half your arrows back.
So if I fired 3 arrows, 1.5, I could get 2 back.
I'll get 2 back.
So.
And I am going to limp my way over to Z and lay on hands for 15.
All right.
I appreciate you taking that hit for me.
You get healed for 15.
I wish my response would have worked.
It's just off. Yeah.
And after pulling the stupid arrows, I'm gonna wade my happy ass out of the singed but still somewhat there webbing.
Okay.
And look to Asterion and say, let's make camp outside of the stupid web.
Alright, as you guys move further away from the web to set camp, what do you guys do? The rabbit's still in that blanket that you threw at it.
Oh, I did catch it. Okay. I carry the rabbit back with us.
Okay. You have a rabbit inside of a blanket.
The live rabbit?
So, it's not moving.
Oh, it's dead?
It's not moving.
Just to be clear, Molasses captured.
The live one.
Okay,
I thought it was you were doing the live one.
Okay, just making sure. I didn't hear.
Yeah,
quite well.
From my understanding, you weren't throwing a blanket over a dead rabbit. You were throwing it over the live one.
I feel like she would know she doesn't need to throw a blanket over the one we tore in half.
Yeah. Before we make camp, Asterion is going to say, wait, I was supposed to do something. And then step over to dead Umber Hulk right here and attempt to rip the back plate off of its back as a trophy.
Sure, he has a lot of big trophies. Yeah.
He has a lot of big trophies?
He has like a 500-pound cartilage weapon that the dinosaur had, and now this one. He can take it, put it in the cart. I'm just saying he's carrying a lot.
I mean, and he'll look around and be like, if I can't carry it, it might make a good bed for the pups. Who knows?
Sure.
I'll look over at Molasses and say, don't worry, we have a pack horse for when he gets overburdened.
Oh, no.
Oh, where do we have a pack horse? I look around for this horse because I don't see any horses around.
Zadrith's just gonna mutter in the back, I swear if they start talking about me pulling ferries when we get to a shoreline, I'll never hear the end of it. And then after ripping back Chitin off and putting it in the cart, setting the puppies in the gristle, I guess. I don't know, maybe. I guess we're just gonna set up camp right about here-ish.
Sure. As you guys do, I'll move this guy over here to indicate that it's under a blanket. Let me put a little restraint. Sure, we'll just it has blanket over it. As you guys set up for the camp, anything specific that you guys want to do this night, or just keeping watch and
question the rabbit?
Sure, please.
Yeah, we're interrogating the rabbit in the bag.
Okay, I do the blanket technique, so that the rabbit's little head is sticking out, but like the rest of its body is...
Before we do this, we're setting camp right next to where the web is, right?
I mean...
Adjacent-ish. Yeah. About like 20, 30
I'm
feet
gonna
away.
get some of the dead rabbit meat and start cooking it.
Okay.
Oh no!
You're cooking it. It's gonna take a bit, but it'll be fine rabbit meat.
Now you may begin interrogation.
I'm gonna look around said campfire and then just kind of mumble, there's more than one way to skin a rabbit?
I donate some herbs for the rabbit stew.
Yes, herbs.
Okay, rabbit. How do we get out of this forest?
Oh, you mean alive? You don't?
So what is the point of this forest?
To have praise? You become part of the community.
Are you saying we're becoming trees if we stay here long enough?
No.
Do I look like a dryad to you?
No. No. He's looking at you guys. No. You become part of the family. Karametra will guide you and protect you and shield you. Plenty of
Have
food.
you always been a rabbit?
Yes.
How long have you been able to talk?
Ever since she gave me the ability to send you this message, which you rudely killed one of my friends for.
It feels like she's toying with us. I think violence may have been warranted there on twin number 1.
I say shoot not the messenger.
I'll take a quick taste of the soup. Your friend is tasty.
He will set you. I have not eaten rabbit, but
would you like to?
No. If you have a carrot, I'd love a carrot. Or hay. Looks towards Molasses.
I have some hay.
Oh, hay. I like hay.
I give him some hay.
So grinding it up and chewing it.
Okay, how do we contact the Lady of the Forest?
You don't. You can talk to the messenger. He's harvesting right now. That's what the test is for. If you die, you're not worthy to be part of the family, since none of you are worshippers of the only true God.
Debatable.
I will channel divinity onto my sword in response to that.
Oh no.
He's like, you can light up all you want. You're under her protection now. And if she chooses for you to not be protected, you're not. She won't throw anything you can't handle. You handled the beetle, didn't you?
Protection my ass.
Who's the messenger?
Me.
And you're harvesting right now?
No. Oh, I see. The other messenger. No. He's away. He's harvesting in his cave. He's making all the food taste better.
When does he get finished harvesting so he can talk to him?
Well, if you keep following the forest path and you don't die, you can go to the village and you can find them.
Is there a shortcut?
Yeah, you go through the forest.
What if I said I don't give a rabbit's ass about this stupid forest? I just want to get to the winter nexus.
Well, have fun leaving a forest that won't let you leave.
I guess we're stuck.
All right.
We are in the thick of things.
Can I construct a little rabbit cage out of branches and vines?
Sure, roll me in a d20 plus intelligence, just to...
I'm just gonna take a swig of this stew.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. 14, you're able to construct something that, if it really wants, you can think it'll get out, but you'll hear before it starts struggling.
Alright.
Also, you do know that it could chew its way out of it with the branches, but again, it's going to warn you before it does that. Until you find metal or something, you know, it will be contained.
Alright. Stick it in there with some hay.
Yeah, it eats the hay. And eventually you see it just flop.
So we're being tortured by Karametra. Great stuff.
But it's all good. We get to join a family we don't want.
Yeah.
I told you this is a Christmas episode.
This family sounded a lot like some kind of Harvest Moon mob. Mafia, if you will. Like...
I was adopted once, I'd rather not be adopted twice.
I'm just wondering how the vegetable black market works. Like, hey bro, I got these carrots on the sly, you bout it? Yeah, I'm bout it, what's up?
You might find out.
Oh no.
But, with a good night's sleep, you guys recover your full HP, spells, half your hit die if you rolled any hit die, which I don't think anybody has. If anybody needs to rotate spells or anything, please do so. The night is peaceful, oddly lonely, as you used to a lot more critters being out with the forest. The rabbit doesn't try to budge until the morning. As Molasses, you'll probably be the first one to awake as you hear the chewing and branch breaking as the rabbit's chewing through the cage.
Oh, I reinforced the cage?
Sure. As you get twine or rope or whatever to do it, it looks at you. I'm hungry.
I give it more hay.
So you give it hay, starts eating it, and calms down. As the morning comes, what do you guys do?
I guess we continue towards the village direction.
I'll drop the bloodied marker from Asterion, who has that much hit points.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the rabbit. So which way are we going?
For this battle of wits, if you will. I don't know if I have 200 cards in my deck.
Half of my total hit die?
If you use any hit die to recover, like if you rolled for a short rest, you recover half of it. So and we always round up so you can recover 2 hit die if you used it. If you haven't used any, then don't worry about it.
Well, I'm gonna be wanting to recover, so.
Well, long rest, you just recover.
Yeah, long rest, you're full HP. You wake up full HP, full spells, everything.
Yeah.
I promised the rabbit a carrot once there's carrots for sale.
Oh, then I will ask the trees to make sure that it's faster. As before, in 45 minutes or so, as you just hear the rabbit just grinding its teeth and murmuring, you can swear every time you look away, a tree shifts, but never in front of you. As you promise it a nice, I'm just gonna move you Z just to make this a little bit easier. Control copy all of y'all. As you are near a rushing river. As I already had you guys here, but delete those and put you here. And you can be wherever you want. Move your minis anywhere that you would want. Asterion still pulling on that cart. As you hear some murmuring and something is talking and responding, but you don't know from where. What do you guys do?
When in doubt, consult the rabbit.
Are we supposed to be on a different map?
You should be, and if you're not, it is because I didn't move the players there. Apologies.
Okay.
Oh, a river. A low poly river. Oh, never mind. Now it loaded. Okay.
Okay, murmuring?
You hear murmuring, yeah.
Rabbit, is there something in the river?
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out where it's coming
Is it like a living thing murmuring, or is it like...
you hear communication for sure, but you're not understanding the words, as nobody knows this language. But you guys can roll me perception.
What languages does Z know, or Zadrith know again?
19.
Oh.
I know Common,
19,
Minotaur, Sylvan.
19 passes.
Perception?
Yes. Huh.
18.
17.
17.
10.
10 does not.
Asterion rolls a... Yes. +2.
So I need to look for something because apparently I did not save it on the bookmarks that are supposed to be saved under.
Asterion rolled a 17.
Yeah, so you all noticed this.
Except me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
As one more place to look, and if it's not here... Yeah, let me, I quickly need to Google something. Apologies, everybody. So, what are you guys doing as you're hearing this murmur and you see the rabbit just kind of starts looking around? What are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna be stepping towards the river and just kind of eyeballing the banks, making sure that we're not about to get jumped by something else. No more umber hulks and webs with glowy eyes and some such.
Okay, what about the rest of you?
I also am moving closer to the river.
Yeah, I'll move towards the river.
I'm gonna consult the rabbit in the bag, though, and be like, do you hear the talking?
Yeah, it's around here. I don't know why they're not showing themselves, but it's here.
Who's they?
Well, this is a battle of wits. You have to outsmart the guardians. As you're looking at the river and it's rushing by really, really fast. If they like what you say and you outsmart them, they'll calm the river for you to pass. You see, the river's kind of a protection around the village. Water gives life and all. As I'll put Asterion here. You hear this large, yep, damn right. Hey, are you up? I'm up. Are you ready? I'm ready. As you see this tree step forward, and you see this tree's blink at you.
Oh fuck, tree folk.
Did that tree just blink?
Bro, that tree just moved. It stepped. It did a heckin' step.
As each take a step forward, it's the full size of a tree, so it's 20 to 25 feet tall, about 7 feet of just pure treeness. As you see birds fly over, this little squirrel kind of runs around and goes into another hole. No, throws it. Yeah. Runs away. Oh, ready? Yeah. You. And both point. What? Wait. You point. As they're both pointing at you, must answer. One crosses its hands. Looks at the other one. Oh, yeah. Crosses its hands. All riddles. We are wise.
Riddles?
Yes?
I'm gonna call y'all Woodland Steves.
What? How did you guess our names? And you see one of them, brother, I'm gonna go first. Brother, I had the idea of you going first. Oh, good. I was okay. First riddle. Here we go. When I was very young, I was known as a sapling. Every year I grow, and I gain more rings. What am I?
A majestic, beautiful...
Wait, no, that's too easy. Bro, that was the best one I had. No, you must answer my riddle instead.
Oh no. He's just trying to maintain composure.
Something that barks. I don't bite though. With a lot of sun and rain, I can grow to great heights. What am I?
A majestic, beautiful tree.
No, that was it. I was just... Why? You both of them step closer together. Did you guess both of them? We should technically let them pass. No! We have rules.
Z is going to use his wits here. Are those rocks?
Yes,
the size
these are...
and placement that they would actually be?
Yeah.
Okay, Z's going to walk over to the... about here.
Okay. Wait!
And he's going to...
Okay.
He's if they go to say wait or anything, he's going to say, they're the wittier ones. I'll let them handle this.
roll me a persuasion.
I mean, he's not lying.
Lying would be deception.
Yeah.
Persuasion's just...
But, okay. 25.
He did say they were the wittier ones. Oh, he's stupid. Oh, he can't cross then. You have to be smart. We're smart. That's what we can cross. And they start having their conversations as you're walking away from them, doing whatever you're doing.
Whenever he hits here, he's gonna move the 10 feet to count as a running start.
Yeah.
And leap to the rock, and then leap across again.
You can easily do that as they're not paying attention towards you, and you just see, since your natural leap is almost 15 feet without any movement, easy.
And whenever he gets across, he's gonna walk back to even with where they are, so about here.
Okay.
And go, how's that for wits?
Oh, he got across. Oh. You fence cannot evade us. We're here. One riddle to brittle them all. The answer can't be tree. As they both yes, one riddle.
I'm just gonna turn to the rabbit and I'm gonna just ask the rabbit, is the answer always tree?
Shrugs, maybe. You see the arm just reach down, and its palm, the tree's branch, is 15 feet in length, and its hand is almost like 8 feet. As it kind of looks at you, Molasses, since you've been answering all these. That's my hand. What type of tree fits in my hand?
A palm tree.
You told me you wouldn't get it.
I'm just really, really clever.
Is it bad that I drew a blank at that answer?
Okay. And as soon as they say that, and you see both of them kind of, one loses his left foot, the other uses his right foot, or trunk, and or roots, as they hit at the same time. Z, you feel a shake on the floor. For some reason, you guys don't, as the river just immediately calms.
Yeah.
As they both kind of move downwards with this like grotesque nose and like eyes kind of off-centered. Rabbit, you didn't say they were very smart. Yeah, Rabbit. How come you're throwing Smarties at us? The rabbit says nothing. As they both go back to where they were, and they look identical to any tree that's by as soon as they close their eyes, almost like they weren't even there.
Yeah.
Wonder if they have any cactus cousins. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna look over at Zadrith and say loud enough for the rabbit to hear. You know, I think tree folk are much more pleasant than rabbit folk.
I mean, but you can't eat a tree folk.
You can eat them.
Fair.
You can eat the bark. I eat them.
To have met Ents, as I have only heard tale of them in my Centaur youth.
Yeah, you met a couple of Ents. These are old creatures. The water is perfectly calm now.
I'm just gonna dip my hand into it, make sure there's no other, like it's not an illusion. I'm not about to get swept away.
Yeah, no, it's warm water. So you see Asterion, oh well, kind of grab the thing. It's pretty deep, Molasses. As you're walking through, the water goes up to your shoulders, so it's pretty deep. As Asterion kind of goes to like the bottom portion of his chest, so the pups definitely don't get wet or anything. Are you still holding on to the rabbit?
Yeah, I hold it above my head.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to the smaller tree folk.
Okay.
And say, are you still there?
Says nothing.
Okay, I will also cross the
Yeah, I'm
river.
still here.
Oh?
Hi.
Zoop.
I don't mean to impose, but how old are you exactly?
Wait, I got some dice to roll. I am 8. Oh fuck! All right, 800 exactly because I rolled an 8-0, then another 0 on d10s.
Oh.
So you must have been born in the 4th age.
Oh man!
Do you know what happened to change from the 4th age to the 5th age?
Oh, looks around. I'm not supposed to tell.
Oh boy.
I'm I'm a bit lost myself. I'm from the 4th Age. But
oh, you're very old too.
I am. But I have no memory of anything in between midway through the 4th Age and now. I'm just trying to regain that memory.
Maybe if you pray hard enough, like the new champions do, people will like you too. And you see that it kind of goes back to being a tree.
Wow, he just cold-shouldered your ass.
I mean, you can listen to what he said.
Aren't we the champions?
No.
Oh.
We're killing
I'm
champions.
gonna walk over to his older brother.
Oh no!
Wait, let's see how old this one is. Let's roll 3 d10s again. This one is 377 years old, so this is a younger brother. Alright, you walk over to him. Yeah?
I don't mean to impose, but how old are you?
I'm exactly 377 years old.
See, you must have been getting the good nutrients in your roots.
I am very handsome, yes.
You keep growing, big man.
Yeah, I thank you.
And I will cross the river.
Okay. So.
As Chameno gets across, I'm just gonna look to the others and be like, "Oh Lord, the rabbit's already converted one of them. Chameno's communing with the trees."
I asked Chameno what the tree said.
One of them is from the 4th Age.
Oh. Does he know what happened?
Apparently he can't tell me.
How mysterious.
He said he can't tell you. If you pray hard enough, maybe people will like you.
At what point in praying hard enough do I have religion trained?
You can give me a lot of.
Oh wait! Oh wait! We had a long rest.
Yeah, you did.
Imagine not having religion trained.
I would like to do something retroactively. It's very minor. One of my class features is that after a long rest, I can have a skill proficiency I wouldn't have normally because I hear like spirits speaking.
You
because
hear
Fanta.
things from next speaking? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and as such, I will have religion trained today.
Sure, whatever. Yeah, that's
Sorry.
not minor at all.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. What's up?
But yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with it. I was just
Okay. You have religion trained.
Oh, can I do a minor retcon?
Yeah.
I'm actually a human barbarian, not a satyr bard.
Oh my god! Stop.
It's very minor. All right. Only Ryan, you should look at Wolf and only do minor.
I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine. Fine. Okay. With that, as you guys proceed forward, as I need to move you to another map. As y'all, including pubs, have crossed the river and reached a beautiful forest where you might be used to seeing men and women in armor, wood and leather shields, along with gladiuses and short swords with Trojan-like helms. But instead, you're seeing many men and women in whites and greens, with a lot of clothing around them, since the area is a little cool, with houses and rivers flowing either through them or around them. Many houses tend to be on top of large stones with just water eroding around it, almost like the water is protecting it, not actually hitting any part of the house. There's several locations that are made out of these huge barks of the tree, and just housing growing inside with stairs around it leading up to other floors. And everyone is either harvesting, they're farming, they're trading. You see silk and scarves being exchanged here, as I also do need to change the music. So we have officially entered here. So with that, as a calm breeze kind of blows through and water splashes on you, and only you 5. What do you do? There's several hundreds of people here, and you see many farms and agricultural developments on top of, and almost in an odd sense where like water should flow down. For some reason, the water's flowing around and irrigating the plants, but not necessarily drowning the food. And you start, as you start walking through, you see, and you kind of double take as you see from one of the branches of a tree, you see cabbages start growing, and you start seeing it right like immediately next to as a person pulls out like a bush full of carrots from the ground. You see next to it attached to the same vine, tomatoes as well.
I asked the guy pulling up carrots if the carrots are free game or buy them.
Newcomers, of course, you can, if you work, you can eat. That's kind of how we do things here. But since you're new, I definitely can give you some of the food. Hun, and as you see a little girl kind of goes, get our new friends some food. And she's like, Dad, they passed the test. If they're here, are they not? Okay. And she goes, and you hear her scream, "Yay, friends!" As she goes and grabs a wicker basket and kind of throws in grapes and carrots and oranges and apples, and then just rushes to you guys. Here you go.
Yeah, cool. I give some of it to the rabbit.
The rabbit immediately eats.
I am gonna just start walking around, taking in more of the surroundings, seeing why there's some strange city reminiscent of Venice, but for like farming.
Yeah, kind of a little bit.
Half submerged, almost.
Yeah, I mean, that's an extremely great way to
and then
describe it.
After taking in my surroundings a little bit, I will look to Chameno and be like, if it ain't fixed, don't break it. Maybe check the temple?
That's probably wise.
I like, Chameno would see that Zadrith's just kind of mirroring what we did in the last town.
Yeah, I'll go to the temple.
Okay. As you see this large marbled Greek and Roman style temple, obviously, but with a huge tree growing through it. And the tree is a very specific shade, even the trunk, of green, but nothing else here is.
I would like to attempt to determine the age of the temple.
I'll say roll me history for that.
Can I assist in any way?
How are you assisting?
I mean, we're both from the 4th age, so we're technically really old. I don't know. I'm pulling something out of my ass. Never mind.
All right. If that's a pitch, then unfortunately no. But yeah, roll me history.
17.
This looks right. Everything looks right.
Right for the 4th age?
For the 4th age, except for one thing. No protection. No guards. No city watch. No warriors. She is a goddess of harvest, but also, very importantly, a god that protects. And there's so many vantage points, and they're like anything could come and just unless the forest and those challenges that you guys came across it is the quote-unquote protection, the village itself has no protection.
I don't know, it took us a while to get here. I feel like that's protection.
Sure, yeah, I mean, that's also true.
Well, we're seasoned warriors.
I'm gonna turn over to Zadrith and say, I think this entire village is under Karametra's protection.
is Karametra normally this? And I'm just gonna lift one of my feet out of the still soaking water. Is Karametra normally this wet? Like, that's really poor phrasing, but...
Only when I'm inside of her.
Oh, God! Trent!
Trent, you were kicked out of the... So what do you guys do?
I'm gonna just step into the temple and I guess get a closer look at this big old green tree.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check out the tree as well.
Sure. As you guys look and investigate the tree, how about you guys roll me nature for the tree? You also see that there's no place of sitting. The tree's right center to the middle and almost looks like it naturally broke or grew through the ceiling. It doesn't look like it's cracked or forced. It just looked like it was part of intentional design. If you are 12, okay. Anybody else?
I got a 10.
Okay. It's a large tree. I mean, it's also a. It looks.
I'm glad I rolled.
Maybe.
I got a 19.
Okay. It looks maybe blue in comparison, which that just doesn't look right. Maybe this is just her favorite tree or a blessed tree. When you kind of touch it, and you kind of look around, just out of curiosity, you kind of grab one of the barks and pull, and it's really easy to pull. And as you kind of peer through it, move your hand. Listen to it. You're like, this tree is hollow.
Is it dead?
It doesn't look dead, but it. From you, it looks like just a magically colored tree. Looks like someone just went on a color filter and just like, and you're this color now.
And Chameno noticed this, right?
Chameno's the only one who noticed, yeah. It
Gotcha.
looks all... Z, what are you doing? I'll say Asterion is just following your lead just for the heck of it.
Z's just following the rest of the group.
I'm gonna try and find an opening to the interior of the tree now that I know that it is hollow.
Roll an investigation.
Hollow.
Is this like the trees where like a pulpit would be, and like there's pews and some such?
It looks normal, just when unless this investigation results in anything, it looks like a normal tree. And for your perspective and your observation, just looks like it's just colored oddly, but it looks like a normal tree. What do you got on investigation?
15.
15?
Yep.
Okay, so you're kind of looking around. You're not really finding anything. You think that maybe if you pry more on the bottom, you can maybe find something. You look around you, and it kind of seems either everybody's watching you or nobody's watching you. That's kind of the feel that you get. So it's up to you what you want to do. But unless you specifically pry open more of the bark and try to force your way inside, you don't see an opening. You don't see anything like that.
I think this is hollow, but I don't want to damage it.
Yeah, that seems like it might be sacrilege around these parts.
I'm gonna look around and see if there are any priests in the temple.
Rabbit seems to know everything.
Molasses, have you dragged the rabbit into the temple with us?
Yeah, I still got the rabbit in this little cage. It's eating like a bunch of vegetables.
The rabbit's still with you, yeah. You look and look, you don't find anything or anybody that you would perceive as priestly.
Is there anyone in general in the temple?
No, the temple's pretty vacant.
I'm just gonna look to the rabbit and be like, what's up with the green tree?
That's a relic.
It's a what?
A relic.
Ah.
A relic from what?
From the old ways. It's just here as a homage.
So it doesn't do anything?
No. I'm sure it serves its purpose.
This place is pretty empty for a temple to Karametra in the middle of Karametra's forest.
Well, to be blunt, you're looking in the wrong place.
Where should I be looking?
Well, if you want to talk to the messenger and her champion, you need to look underground. And he points to caverns in this direction.
Oh, wow. I start
I
heading in
will
that
let you know, you may not speak to him unless... Looks around at all of you. You're tested.
Oh God, not more.
You must eat the fruits. You must cleanse yourself. But above all, show them that you are a true warrior.
Oh, I mean...
And how do we do that?
That's up to him.
Oh.
You know, I'm pretty happy taking a bath in the river and all, but I don't know if I want your cabbage tree fruit.
Well,
I'm already munching down on...
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look to the rabbit and be like, I wonder if your third brother can expedite our challenges at all.
We are a family of 9, but no, I don't think so.
Would it be 8 now? I mean...
Oh. We are a family of 8. I don't think so.
Z will jokingly lift his hand and go, "We can keep pruning down the tree until we find one that does."
I don't think it'll make any difference. I'm growing rather fond of this one.
Zadrith's just gonna flash a smile of like pointed teeth and be like, "Yeah, I don't know, I could eat rabbit again for dinner."
As Molasses, they're weird for sure. I mean, but this place kind of gives you a familiarity in the community of your forest. There is a peace to this location. As you also see a man starting to put vegetables and fruits into a cart, and you see a couple of horses get put on the reins and everything, and they look and like, "Are y'all to the city?" "Yeah." "And I deliver some more food." "Yeah." And the cart starts moving as the horse starts going through the water and starts easing its path into drier land. And then we start noticing around there is quite a bit of carts with different emblems and different sigils of different cities, and food is started to be put onto them.
Oh, they feeding the hungry? Seems like a good thing.
No, they're delivering for Walmart, of course. The shipping and receiving dock from their distribution center.
This is the fabled Walmart land?
The fabled land of Mart.
No walls, though.
No
walls.
Oh, so we're tearing those down, remember? So, with that, what do you guys do?
Okay, so I ate a fruit, and I need to take a bath, I guess?
Kinda, that's kind of the message, yes.
If we listen to everything the rabbit said, then yeah. Or we could just skip the bullshit, go over to the cavern, and just try to talk to the messenger.
Molasses, do you have any fruit?
Yeah, I got this whole basket.
I am going to... momentarily. We'll try Divine Sensing.
Okay. It's Fiend, Celestial, Undead, Aberration...
Monstrosity?
Fae?
No. Yeah, I know Faye's on there.
You get the normal ping around your Sayter friend, but other than that, You'll get a ping of celestial energy. What from our world, it'd be something flowed from Nyx, a spark of Nyx. I don't know if it tells you which direction though, or if you just feel it.
Divine sense.
But it's within 60 feet, yeah?
Yes, for our purposes and art, yes. Here, because I don't know legalities for this, I know that if it's printed on a book, I can. But for us, here is a image of a normal person in this location. So
it could possibly be the tree, yeah?
It could be the tree. Unless the spell specifically directs you, you just know that there is something divine. Something that the gods either have said yes or blessed themselves. It could be the tree. Would you know the location?
You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover?
Then no. You do not.
You also know the type.
You feel that it would be the tree that you're sensing. That's the only thing you're sensing. It's very, very minimal. Like, it's weak. It's very, very weak. Start noticing people with almost like horn-like straw or hay-bound carrying things, so that they can put all the vegetables and fruits, even the roots, and it goes all the way to the end of this like odd circular cone device. You start noticing that every single woman has like thick dreadlock, and then braided on top of that, like almost like kind of like a mohawk, but only in the center towards the back. You're seeing that nobody's wearing shoes. All the men also have a very similar kind of waved-looking hair, and they're all about shoulder length. You start noticing that the women have almost identical clothing, at least different styles. A lot like cut almost at the belly button. The men tend to have almost like a toe-like structure, and the more you're looking, like it's more like a lot of everything here is uniformed.
Are they all human?
That you see, everybody that you have seen, yes, is human.
Huh. I guess I will, if Molasses is offering from the basket, I will accept one and also take a bite out of it. Yeah. As I'm just gonna start wandering towards this cavern thing.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
As you guys are walking over,
if anyone would like to join me, yeah.
As Zadrith, as you eat, what are you getting? Tomato or carrot?
I'm gonna go with a tomato. That's a fruit.
Okay, so you're getting a tomato. And you munch into it. It's really good. It tastes well. And as you're eating it and kind of going through, a thought appears on your head. You're like, maybe these guys aren't so bad. I don't know. It's kind of peaceful.
Never thought they were bad to begin with, but all right.
Well,
okay.
Now they're even. Sweet. They're extra sweet. Maybe this place isn't as any negative anything. To be more blunt. As you guys are moving your way towards the cavern here, I am going to send the secret message. So are you guys just walking through? And as you guys are, you see that everybody's waving their hand at you. Everyone's being polite. Everyone's just being overly friendly. A couple people offer you some food, but as soon as they see that you're holding a basket full of it, they shine away. Some may be offering you water. If you need anything, please come by. We have the best silk here. Or someone who's like, oh, if you need any pottery, like let us know. And everyone just starts looking. You're like, you even see this older man look towards his wife. They look like in their at least 80s. Like, oh, it's been a while since I've seen one of your folk. As they're looking at you, Molasses. It's good to have a centaur in the village now.
When did you last see a centaur?
Oh, when I was young.
How old are you?
I'm 87.
So like 80 years ago?
Yeah, something around there.
Zadrith, on getting the thought from eating the fruit, or the tomato and same thing, and saying, hey, these guys aren't so bad. It's kind of a weird thought for Zadrith to have. I'm going to be looking for anything out of place, and I'll gladly roll perception for it if you'd like. Because I don't know. My gut wants there to have something be off, but I don't know if I'll see it. That is a 16.
Other than the rivers flowing against the natural course of nature and against gravity and physics, everything's fine.
I was actually speaking more like less to surroundings and more to the social cues. Like, I don't know, maybe a father shouting at his son for not farming well enough in the distance or something like that.
They're overly polite, that you notice.
Overly polite. Okay. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Well, in that case,
before you left the temple, it happened. Like, it's on your hand. What do you do?
I'm going to immediately shake the scorpion off of my hand.
As you all see, before you left the temple, a scorpion just and kind of crawled down and just went inside the hole of the bark and just went into the tree.
Scorpion on a tree? Yikes.
That doesn't... Scorpions? What? I'm just gonna ask Chameno where the hell that came from.
I don't know.
Did it come from inside of the tree?
It would have been as you were investigating the tree.
Okay. Probably the tree.
There's scorpions in the tree.
I hope not.
I don't want there to be scorpions in the tree either. No thank you.
I don't want there to be scorpions anywhere.
Why don't we just put a pin in that? We'll come back to it.
As you guys are heading towards the... Okay, let me move you guys to a new map. I don't know if I copied you, but we're gonna move over here. And as you do... Oh, yeah, I guess you are there. And you see the terrain change a little differently. And you still get a feeling... I'll say Molasses and Zadrith. As you get here, for some reason, I'm gonna move you guys a little bit down, only so the camera can see you. You get a feeling of but that's home. For some reason, your mind triggers to behind you is home. This is not home. What do you guys do?
Hey guys, do y'all want to go back to the village?
I'm just gonna vocalize, because I'm smart enough to know that that's not actually home, but subconsciously I'm getting that sense.
Yep, yeah. You're like, that's not home, but you can subconsciously for sure.
I'm just gonna voice this. Something's definitely off here. I'm feeling like I'm getting pulled back to the village, which means we're either probing in territory we don't want to be in, or we're going the right direction.
As wind starts blowing, you see the trees start shaking. You see these large holes throughout this this cavern. Many holes, about the size maybe of a 4 or 5 feet. And you see 3 large caves. One has a huge boulder in front of it. As the rabbit looks, and you still have it in your position. That one kind of points toward the middle one.
Do the holes look man-made?
They do not look man-made. They're constructed in odd shapes. One is about 10 feet and the other one's about 12 feet in length. And these would be all 5 feet or so in length, or 4 feet.
But they do look constructed.
They do not look constructed. They look natural. It's not a perfect sphere or anything. It looks like it's been eaten or corroded around. And as the rabbit points to this one in the middle where the stone is, all the way down here. It looks at you, Molasses. It kind of turns around. You can't move the boulder unless you pass the challenges. We always know that one is bathing in the other one. You have to cleanse any illness from you, and you have to eat from the earth that is Karametra. You feast on it, and you are part of the family. But the first one, I wonder if it's a test of true faith or will. And you all hear it sort of around. It's kind of echoes. Starts echoing. And you swear you see something yellow kind of approach one of the holes. And something yellow approach another hole. And right behind you. What do you guys do?
Perception?
Sure, rolling perception.
Yeah, I'm also gonna be trying to perceive this.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, please roll.
Whoops. Wrong dice.
I don't see it.
7!
7, okay.
6.
25.
17.
17 and 25. As you both see this large exoskeleton mandible thing with these pincers about the size of maybe 2 or 3 feet just move forward out of one of the caves, and you all hear before, as I need to be on the right layer, one scorpion about the size of a large dog appears from one of the holes. And then another. And then another. And another. And another. Before you just hear this cacophony and stone breaking as one just kind of breaks through the cave that it was in. And you guys see that all around you. Every single hole, a large, for a scorpion size, but a medium-sized scorpion for purposes of game terminology, pops out of a hole. And that is where we're going to end tonight's game.
Yeah. This is gonna get hairy.
Yes.
More new pets.
Oh no!
As the rabbit looks towards you, Molasses says, I think I know what the first test is.
Oh. I'm sorry, Bun Bun. I'll try and protect you.
Okay. Alright. In this winter wonderland, every time I see the OBS and just the snowflakes falling. But yeah, thank you for joining us for another stream. We'll do this in 2 weeks. As you are yet again... There's always something with these messengers, these champions, these chosen ones of these gods. What is it? What is it? But yeah, alright, we'll edit this and put it on YouTube and on Spotify as soon as we can. And this is the last Theros game of 2020. The next one will be in 2 weeks, so yeah, it's exciting. Please be safe out there. Please, it is the holidays, but if you don't have to be around individuals, don't it's better to have your folks mad at you than to have them severely sick. But yeah, alright guys.
Correct.
Please take care of yourselves. We'll see you on the next one. Adios. Bye, everybody.
Bye.